All right, one thing that I'm going to show you guys real quick. I created that whole video, and I didn't show you. Some of you guys might want to know how to create the underlying Madlibs files, because I did find a Madlibs online, but we went through the whole. By now, you should have this whole program done. You should understand what's going on. So maybe we'll go over that in our next class. But you should have it all. It should be able to read your file. It should be able to write a file at the end and do everything that you asked for it. However, some of you might not have this. So I have this Madlibs here. I'm going to get rid of this file. I'm going to keep the file name the same because that's what we're trying to open here. So madlibs1.txt is right here. Madlibs final is what we write at the end. So this is what it creates. And you can see there are some verbs and adverbs, but I left that out on purpose because when we created the regular expression, I left some out so you guys can try to do some on your own. So we're going to create this Madlib. So I'm just going to go online real quick. I'm just going to look up Madlibs, and I'm just going to say text, Madlibs text. So you probably have a lot, but what I want is I want text I can copy. So we can look here at this Madlibs worksheet. We can see we can copy some of these. I think this is actually where I got the original one from that was there earlier. So I'm going to go down a few, and you guys can find any one you want. And then now with this thing, it's neat. Since we're copy and pasting, you can make it any size you want to. So if you wanted to get a real good story, real neat story, you can pick any size you want. All we're going to do is we're going to change a few things, so we know when we need an adjective or when we need a noun or whatever. So there's a lot. So let me see. This one has a lot. That's just too many. Big Mac Who, the great new toy, my trip to Disney World, the Monkey King. That's kind of short. Let's go up. There was a video game one that I was looking at before I started this video. The Fun Park at the arcade. So I'm going to grab this one. So this is the whole thing right here. So I'm just going to copy all of this. Hopefully it does copy correctly. I might have to... Oh, I just clicked copy. Yep, you want to paste, not copy a blank selection. But let's see if we... let's see if this works. Okay, so it does paste in. And anywhere you see these, you're going to replace this. I'm going to use a capital, and I'm going to say what it is. Nope, it's not capital. So we're going to go plural. And I'm going to use an underscore because then I'll just use that in my regular expression. So I need a plural noun there. And that's fine. I'm going to leave the spaces in here so you can kind of read it. So let's see. Maybe I'll fix that later. So we're going to go plural noun. We got another plural noun here. And it looks like we got another one down here. See, as you copy them, it'll show you where you need them. So I'm going to paste that plural noun here. And then I'm going to paste this one right here. So when we make a regular expression for that, they'll be there. Now I'm going to make a verb. Verb here. A noun here. And I'm using a capital just in case. Here's an ing verb. So that's going to be kind of different. So I'm going to say ing verb. But you can just, like I said, you can make a regular expression for that as well. And then we have another plural noun here. So that one didn't recognize it because it spanned on 2 lines. So we got plural noun, and then we got noun. And then I think that's it. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this guy up a little bit. So I'm going to take this just for readability. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go here. Go here. Here. That looks good. Let's bring this guy back. This is actually just my OCDs, so it's not necessary. It'll still read it, but it was bothering me. That actually looks good, but we'll just make sure that. Okay. So there's our story. We have plural nouns, verbs, nouns, ing verbs. So I'd go in here and I'd update these. So here, maybe I'll just throw in a plural noun here. Okay, and then we're going to run this. So what's a substitute for a plural noun? We'll say tigers. Another substitute for balloons. Okay, a noun is Bob. Another plural noun, we'll say boats. Another noun, flower. Another plural noun, I don't know, leaves. And then there's your story. So here it says, when I go to the arcade with my tigers, there's a lot of games to play. I spend a lot of time with my friends. In the X-Men game, you can be different balloons. The point of the game is to, and then if you see this, that means you didn't add enough in your regular expressions. So you're going to see a verb here. You're going to see an ing verb here, but then that's it. So you have that right. Let's see if it rewrote over our final, which it should have. Because if you use the W on an existing file, you'll rewrite over that, and it did. So we have our original one now, and then we have our new one, our final. So, but I don't want to see any of these. So when I see your guys' screenshots, I want to see your final with everything filled in. Over here, I want to see it run. And that's pretty much, and then, I don't know, it'll probably be two. It'll probably be two screenshots, but I don't like to look at two screenshots. I'll figure out how I want to see it. But anyhow, maybe the year code. Yeah, maybe we'll do it like this. We'll hide these. We'll go code. And then they'll be your screenshot. That's it. All right. Have a good day.